Hey everybody, it's Greg with Strange RV Tours, coming to you from Pahrump, Nevada on this beautiful 72-degree day out here in the desert. So today I thought I'd talk about our recent trip that we made from North Carolina to here in Pahrump. We made the trip in 5 days, and each night we stayed somewhere for free. I'll give you our experiences on our first little boondocking experiences, I guess you could say. Most of them were at Walmart's, but anyhow, join me. We'll talk about them. First off, before we get started, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button and the like button below this video so that you'll become a member of our family and get updates as to when our new videos are coming out. And straight behind me over here, or in front of me now, but this mountain range right here, just beyond that mountain range is Death Valley. So we're probably 8 miles from Death Valley, if that. And that makes it very frustrating that we're stuck here, you know, in the middle of the desert in Pahrump. But Pahrump's not a bad place to be, don't get me wrong. We do enjoy Pahrump, but we really want to be over there in Death Valley, but it's closed because of the pandemic. But as soon as it gets opened up, we'll have a good time going out there and shooting some videos. So, but on our recent trip from North Carolina to Nevada, we were going as quickly as we could because we were trying to get back here for insurance reasons, for medical insurance reasons. So we chose not to spend a night in RV parks where you have to get in there, you know, a lot of them before a certain hour. And we were only staying for the one night. We weren't going to be enjoying any of the facilities. We were just going to be sleeping. So instead of doing that, instead of paying the money really for nothing other than sleep time, we decided to try staying at some Walmarts in their parking lots on the way. We thought we'd give you, I thought I would give you my experience or what I thought of that. But overall, Walmarts were great. You know. Different than staying in a RV park or a RV resort in that we didn't slide our slides out, of course. We didn't run our generator, so we were trying to be as quiet as we could and not bother anybody. We did come across a Walmart that would not allow us to stay in the park. We always called in advance to ask. The first 2 Walmarts that we stayed at didn't have any problem. They were, yeah, come on over and you can stay here for the night. Please park at the back of the parking lot where there's, you know, leave plenty of spaces for other people, which we did, no problem. Both times on those, we were parked over where the over-the-road truckers were. Had no problem with them. And it was nice being able to wake up in the morning and run into Walmart and grab what you needed right away and get back on the road. Had no issues with them at all. In fact, Walmart has been fantastic. I think it was maybe it was in Alabama, one of the states we went to when we called the Walmart, to the local Walmart, to ask them if we could stay in the parking lot overnight. We were told that they don't allow it, or the city, that particular city didn't allow it. Not that Walmart didn't allow it, the particular city or county didn't allow that. But they directed us to a truck stop, which was not far away, where we could stay. So Walmart's been fantastic as far as being able to to stay when you're on the road. And we had never done that before. It felt a little uncomfortable because we knew that all night long when we were going to be trying to sleep, there's going to be cars driving around us. And we didn't know how safe it was, but Walmart parking lots are generally pretty safe. And then I believe it was when we got into Phoenix. When we got into Phoenix, we started calling around, and the Walmarts, we couldn't find several of them, and then I think there was some issue. For some reason we ended up staying at a Gander instead. I don't remember what the issue was now, but I called Gander and asked them if we could stay in the parking lot for the night, and the receptionist said that they would have no problem with us doing that, except that their location had a very small parking lot and they didn't have room to let people stay overnight in their parking lot. And so anyways, I thought, well, we're gonna have to find somewhere else. But before I could even let her know that, she said, our customers and vehicles that we were working on park on, I believe it was 4th Street, on 4th Street, right outside our gates. So if you can find a place there, then by all means you can camp there for the night. And we got over there, there was plenty of spaces, so we just parked in one of those spaces, and the next morning we went inside and thanked them. But Gander was wonderful also. We've also heard good things about Bass Pro Shops. Bass Pro Shops, I believe, will let you stay in their parking lot. Some of the Cracker Barrels will let you stay in their parking lot. Now, I don't think I would ever do that full time again, going across the country, just because I feel like I'm imposing. You know, that they're paying for that ground that I'm using that night. And that just makes me feel a little odd without paying them something back. So of course we make sure and go in and make some purchases anywhere that we stay, but still I don't like that feeling. So, but in a pinch, if you have to get across the country quickly like that, they're ideal. They're completely ideal. But I think if we were, you know, going to go from here back to North Carolina, instead of doing it in 5 days, we might do it in 2 weeks. And we would pick a RV park to stay at for a couple days each day that we stopped. I just feel better about that. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a little odd. but overall, our experience with Walmart was fantastic. Now, I do need to mention once again that sometimes if a Walmart tells you that they can't allow you to stay in their parking lot, that may not be coming from Walmart. That may be coming from the city or the county. And I also do know, this was several years ago when Jan and I were driving trucks. We ran into a few Walmarts that when you'd go to turn into the parking lot, they would have a bar across the top of the entrance that was probably 10 feet high. And so your RV is over 10 feet high, a big rig's over 10 feet high, there's no way you could get in. So that was their way of keeping big vehicles out of the parking lot for whatever reason. It may have been a city violation, I don't know. But other than that, you know, we did also get a couple responses from the Walmart managers when I would call to ask if we could stay in the parking lot. I believe we stayed in 4 Walmart parking lots, but 2 of the 4 told me that the official verbiage that she's supposed to give us from Walmart is, I can't tell you it's okay to stay in our parking lot, and I can't tell you that it's not okay. What I can tell you is that people who have stayed in our parking lot have not gotten towed. They have not gotten tickets. And so we took that to mean that it was okay to stay in the parking lot. And she kind of led us, both of them kind of led us to believe that that was okay. In fact, I asked one of them, is the best place to stay back in the corner by the shipping area, or out, as far away as we can in the parking lot. Both of them said, go ahead and stay in the parking lot. So I kind of got the okay from them that it was okay to do that. So anyhow, but thank goodness for Walmart. There's still some people out there with hearts that realize that occasionally if you're in an RV, you get yourself in a bind and you don't have a place to stay. So that's a lot safer than illegally parking on the side of the road, or on an off-ramp where you can cause an accident. So anyhow, and it also, another good thing about that is that right now during this pandemic, truck drivers are having a shortage. There's a shortage across the country of rest stops. So truck drivers don't have a lot of places to sleep. So like when we got into Texas, in Texas, it's legal for RVs to spend the evening in a rest stop, a rest area. And we bypassed that and went ahead and continued on until we came to the town of Mineola and stayed at a Walmart there, because we knew, I felt like if we take a space from a truck driver and this place fills up, there's going to be a truck driver out on the road driving somewhere after his hours. He's going to be driving tired, and these guys are working hard to keep putting groceries on the shelves for us. So we just chose not to stay in a rest area. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you enjoy all our videos, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell up in the corner for notifications, and please share these videos. And if you're interested in joining our Patreon channel, the link for that is below this video in the description. You guys have a nice day. We'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.